Another gem of our commitment to treating the planet and planet Earth kindly when we built Lugar is our sewer system and treatment plant. The entire sewer system at Lugar is gravity fed. It means there are no pumps and electricity required to transport the sewer to the treatment plant. And the treatment plant itself is chemical free. Roots of certain plants take care of the chemical process that is required for the treatment of the sewer system. Let's take a look and let's ask our construction manager, David Keddy, how that looks in detail and how it works. A sewer system that's 100% gravity fed, no electricity, no pumps, and then no chemicals for the treatment plant. For some people that might sound too good to be true. How does that actually look like in reality? How does that work?
So we had to locate the plants in the lowest parts of the property, so we have 4 of them. So that allows all of the sewage to come gravity fed, so it comes in and then it enters into, in this system we have like 4 separate systems, whereby it goes into one tank and then it goes down and settles the solids, and then it moves on to the next one, and when it's in the solid state then it starts breaking down like in a septic tank. Then the water flows on to the next tank, then it flows through and comes up through where the plants are, and the plants help purify the water. And then there's another system, and it goes in through the system here, and then it gets fed into the actual gravel pits there, which again, it's a filter system. It's to take out all the solids, but by that time it's pretty pure water, and then it goes basically into the river system as water. So it's a little different in the septic system. It doesn't, we keep the water on the surface, so it's entering into the river, but it's constantly checked to make sure that it's pure enough for Costa Rican standards to be in the river. And
no electricity needed?
No electricity, no chemicals, no nothing. Just the sewage flowing through the system. So it's very low maintenance. We don't have any worries about power going out or anything like that. So it's, to me at the beginning I was very skeptical about it, but I think it's the way to go, with no complications with pumps or with chemicals and balancing the chemicals. I think it's a much more natural system to use. And here we have this slowly fills up here, and then it drains. So it fills up, and the water will go down. Here, this is where all the sewage comes in through one pipe, and it gets split into 4 different streams basically. And we have the first kind of septic tank here, which these are the 2 lids for it. Then we have the second tank here, again with 2 lids. Then down here, we're still running on the same parallel. We have the plants, where the water's pushed up and plants get to feed on the bacteria in it. And then it keeps going through 3 of these. And then it enters into, I forget what you call this, it's like a ball cock system where the water fills up, and then once it gets a certain height, then it flows out, and then it runs through these gravel beds and then comes together at the end, and through the green box at the end there, it feeds down there and down to the river. You're trying to filter out to get what would be the most beneficial here. You know, it's like green-wise, there's many choices we could have made, and you just have to make a choice in the end. Whether it's the best choice, it's not, it's the appropriate one for where you are in the project. And you know, maybe this wouldn't be appropriate in other projects, or doing the platforms wouldn't be appropriate in other projects. How can you look at the land and work with it to come up with the best solutions, rather than just saying, okay, this is how we do it. And I'm sure there are plenty out there that look at the land and say, okay, well, how can I fit a house onto this land to make it part of it? But doing that with a whole resort is definitely challenging.